What's up guys, welcome to today's video. Today's going to be an install video. So I recently did my maintenance, changed the spark plugs and the coils. I'm still having a misfire issue at the top end, so I went ahead and ordered PR racing coils. It's Raceworks Coils actually, so we're going to put those in today. Alright, so what came in the box was, of course, everything that you need for the install. Some hardware, the parts that actually connect to the car itself. Got a nice business card from PR, I'm guessing if I need some support. And then of course the all-important free sticker with whatever you buy. So I'm just going to go ahead and start installing everything. Well, not installing it, but you got to kind of connect the actual things to the rail here. I'm going to do all this and then wait for the sun to go down a little bit. It's currently 93 degrees and that is not ideal temperature for an install. So I'm going to wait for temperature to go down a little bit, sun to go down, and then we'll get outside and actually attach to the car. So I didn't quite explain it too well, but this is what's going to be replacing the factory coils on my car. It kind of looks like the OEM one, a little bit different. It has kind of snout that goes up top. And then each coil has its own power distributor. So it has its own, protectors and whatnot, and should work more efficiently than the OEM system right now. What I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to be attaching all of them to the rail. Getting everything prepped so when I go out to the car, it's simply just taking out the OEM, moving some stuff over, and then dropping these right in. I'm gonna go ahead and do one of these. So I'm gonna flip this over. What happens is one of these distributors gets put in, if I can do it one-handed, but behind here, just like that, take the nut and the bolt, goes through here, secures on the back, and then I will come back once I do one of them, because I'm doing it just with my hands here, no tripod or anything like that. Alright, so I got one of these on. You just fish it through, tighten at the back. You can hand tighten it, definitely make sure you tighten it down with a ratchet, but this is good for just getting them on and then tightening them on later. Okay, that's it for the prep work that we can do inside the house before we get to the engine bay. Everything's all tightened up. I'll catch you guys when it's a whole lot less hotter than it is outside right now. So I went outside to get my engine cover, the plastic engine cover, in a true Florida fashion, sunny and pouring. But I brought it inside. I'm gonna work on, I want to reuse the cover. Get into the light a little bit here. But so what I'm gonna do pretty much is just, I can't really see it. Alright, so the coils are going to be on this side. You can actually see some of the imprints of the top of the coils. So I'm going to cut all along here and then just take that side out, and then I'm going to cut the actual plastic so that the coils are exposed. I don't know if that actually does anything, but it does look pretty good, so at least I'll have that cosmetic appeal. Alright, so it's currently 8:30. Focus. Okay, it looks like we're not focusing. But it's 8:30. I waited way too long to come out here. If you're looking for an install video, Precision Raceworks actually has their own install video, so I'll just go ahead and link that. But I'm gonna knock this out and then come back. First thing you do, remove the coils. This little switch is in here. Just flip that up, pull it out. And then you can either use an extension, or I just pull it straight out. Coils are out. Next thing I'm going to work on is removing the wiring harness. What you need to do for that is take out these 2-inch bolts here, remove it from the loom here. There are, I believe, 2 zip ties, 2 or 3, that attach it to this piece. You don't want to take out these ones because these ones just hold the whole wiring for the coils together. Just take out, let me see if I can Oh. This one right there. Take that out, and then it should free up this whole wiring harness. Alright, so the wiring harness is free now, all the way separated here. There's a little clip, just put a flat head in between there and it'll pop right out. I'm going to work on taking out the bottom side. So what you'll do for that is you'll take a flat head, this will pop open, you'll pop these out, pop this out. These will require another opening, but this will all come out. Connect these two connectors right here. I can't really see it, but whatever. It's there. Disconnect these two, and then this whole piece should come out, and then we'll be ready to start the actual install portion of this. Okay, so the tray is out on the floor over there. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of a pain in the ass. Of course, the plastic that's the strongest is the one that you want to come out. But this harness is free. Next step is going to be sliding in the PR harness, so I got to grab that from the trunk. Alright, so I got everything out. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the coils and I'm going to put them in the slot. It's kind of a little groove right here that just goes right into that groove over here. And then I'm going to be quiet. When you push it in, when you push it all the way in, you'll hear a pop, and then that's how you know it's in there. So let me see if I can get closer here. Okay. I don't know if you heard the pop. It was very quiet, but this one's in there, seated flush. Can't go in any further. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of them, and then I'll come back before I slide the actual connectors in. Alright, all 6 are in. So next step, I'm going to go ahead and grab the pack and then put it in there. Okay, so I got these secured. I used the original bolts. It was a little tricky. Try really hard not to drop them because I dropped mine and I had to go and undo the under tray and get them out, and that was just a pain in the ass. So next is going to be connecting these to the base. So I connected these just to show you guys, but I'm gonna disconnect mine. I'm gonna run the wires underneath. That way it just looks a little bit better. I'm gonna use some of the wire loom that they gave me to conceal some of the wire. That way it looks a little bit cleaner. And then after that, I'm going to connect the last piece in the box. So I'm gonna need both my hands for this. So this is the last piece, and then when you are connecting the coils, it's important to make sure you connect these in the right order. So cylinder 1 to cylinder 1, otherwise you'll get misfires, rough idles, codes, until you get that firing sequence till that firing sequence is right. Okay, so everything is plugged in, tucked in, wired up. Only thing left is to conceal these in the loom and then plug them in with the provided loom holders down here, and then we should be done and ready for startup. Okay, everything's done, all cleaned up. Just gonna give her a start, make sure there's no codes or anything. Started up a lot quicker than it used to. Like, it was like instant. It was like a little, tick tick start. It was just like boom. Of course, we have massive lifter tick, but it's whatever. Okay, so the only thing we have left is to put back on the cover. I'm going to close it all up and end the video back in my room. Alright, so back in my room, cleaned everything up. It was a fairly easy install. What time is it? So I started at 8:20. It's now 9:45. Most of the time it's just me being OCD, you know, tucking the wires, doing the looms, make sure everything was right. But those are more like cosmetics. The install itself, I would say it took about like 40 minutes just because I'm a little bit slower. Some plastic was stuck, so it took me a while to like finagle it and then get everything right. But I think that was a fairly easy install. I'm about to do the most important install. So I have a clipboard with all the stickers I've ever gotten, all the other stuff. Some of my like school stuff. So we'll go ahead and slap that right there. I'm gonna put the camera down. I know you're supposed to use a card and get the air bubbles out and blah blah blah, but whatever, it's not like staying here forever. It's just going on the inside of my clipboard. I don't think it's one of those die cut ones. Kind of bummed, but oh well. Here she is. Alright, so that's going to be it for today. See you guys next time.